Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun, and the UK Facebook group for the shoulders and that. So thank you if you take your time to watch this, but today marks a little bit of a milestone. We are exactly 6 weeks on from my reverse shoulder surgery. You probably see the little post I put on the Facebook yesterday about my little visit to the consultant, and we're now discharged. Yes, we've still got some issues or with stiffness and tightness, but it's early days. He said give it a few more days, up to possibly a week before we start driving. So onwards and upwards everybody, really pleased with progress. I'm doing my rehab. We're just before 6 in the morning this morning. We've already had our little 2-mile walk. Sometimes we do 3 miles and that, but I just thought we'd come back, show you my first routine of the day. Right, here we go. So first routine of the day, what we've been doing the last few days. We've got this little what they call mini bike exerciser, but we can use it with our hands. So we're going to keep this hopefully short and brief just for the video everybody, so we might have to do a little bit of editing and that. But what I normally do is I do roughly about 200 revolutions to start with on this. That probably takes about 2.5-3 minutes. It just loosening the shoulder up and that. We're already been doing some pendulums and arm swings on our first walk. To be honest, we had a bit of rain this morning and didn't sleep too well last night. Tried to do a little odd job in the garden last night with a cordless drill, but I ended up in pain. Probably shouldn't have done it, but no, I went to bed early and didn't sleep particularly well. I'm not a great sleeper, as you know, but never mind, as I say. And then the rain woke me up. Probably our first rain this is since the end of May, so long may it last. And that, so as I say, about 200 revolutions of this mini exerciser, and then we'll go on to the pulley wheel. We'll probably do the pulley wheel standing up today. I do like me to do it sitting down because you can get a bit better reach, but purely for this little video we'll do it standing up. So we're just about done 100 revolutions at the moment. As I say, I think this for a little £15 buy has been great. I've also used it, well, not last night but the night before, just before bedtime, and that I do get terrible restless legs everybody, and that, so it does. Hoping it'll help that. Sorry if you look at me and think I've got glasses on this morning, but I do tend to wear these tinted distance glasses nowadays. My eyes are very sensitive. I think over the years working in the building trade, I got a lot of dust and crap in my eyes and that, which hasn't helped, so I've been told to wear more tinted glasses, which I do. And that, so we're almost there. We've got about another 25 to do. And that, so that's just a little workout to start with. And that, well, we've got another 5. We've got this counter on it, so it does tell me exactly how many. Right, so that's that one everybody. Right, so what we do now is we'll do some little straight pulls with a pulley. So your good arm is pulling the pulley down and it's taking the bad arm up. So it's pull down, bad arm up, pull down, bad arm up, pull down, bad arm up. So we generally probably do this for a couple of minutes. As I say, sitting down is probably the better version because it does get your arm up to a higher point. But we can take the arm up to, well, roughly 90 degrees there and hold it if we like. I can feel it pulling on the bicep and deltoid and all that. So, as I say, we're loosening the arm up. We are loosening the shoulder and that. As I say, week 6 today. As I say, he was pleased with me yesterday. He thinks I'm about week stage 8 or 9 because I'm doing this recovery well and that. So we'll do some little side out motions now, so it's just taking the arm out to the side. So roughly about 2 minutes, everybody. We'll probably stop in a minute. I don't want to make the video too long for you guys to watch and that. Right, resistance bands now. We've got these 2 strength resistance bands, a yellow and a blue. What we'll do is we'll take the yellow first. We'll pull down with a good hand, reach up and let it take us up. Pull down, reach as high as you can and take it up. So pull down, reach up, take it up. So pull down, reach up, take your arm up. Now I could probably do with raising this a little bit, everybody, just get a little bit higher. It's trapped into my opening window frame on my conservatory at the moment, so as I say, he said we need to start reaching a little bit higher, so I think that'll be one of today's jobs, is to just try and raise these resistance bands. Now also we're going to just stand in front of it and just do a straight pull down, taking the elbow behind your back. So we generally do this, we try to do at least 10 repetitions of each, and that we can also try and do the reverse one, so it pulls us back. We can feel it pulling tight on the top there, and that. So as I say, it's all, as I say, strengthening exercises now we've got to concentrate on. We can also try the stiffer resistance band. We can do the identical one, pull down, reach up and let it take the arm up, and that. So it's pull down, reach up, arm up. And we can also just wrap it around a hand and just do the pull down one, and that. So that is literally the resistance band. We've got also this little loop one as well. It's quite a strong one as well, and what they said is we can just, a bit like the old-fashioned ball worker I suppose, just pull it apart. Well, that's my good arm, you can see it moving, but I can't do too much with my surgery arm. Also another one, we just put it round the bottom of our foot and then we just go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So there a few with the resistance bands just there. We've got another one, everybody. We just have to probably rearrange the camera. Right, so here we go again. What we got is a smaller resistance band. It's just trapped into my French doors. We'll stand side on at the moment and just pull. Just gentle pulling action. We can feel it on the top of the shoulder. Pull. Pull. If you want a bit more tension, take the arm further up and just pull. Pull. Now I was given all these resistance bands by physio, but I think you can buy them on eBay, Amazon, etc. and that. So that is just a sideways on one. We can also stand in front and just do a pull back, trying to take the elbow further back, and further back. And also we can stand in front, we'll just wrap it around the hand a bit, and then we'll just do a straight pull, just a pull. We've got to try and keep the body still, he did say, so it's, so this is getting strength into the muscle, the deltoid especially. The deltoid has got a new job, everybody, now. We're not using the rotator cuff tendons. So, right, that is that. Right, while we're in this position, we'll get the stick, everybody, and what we'll try and do is just some gentle arm lifts. So the good arm is taking the bad arm up. You can see we're getting a little bit higher than we were the other day. The other day we're probably 90 degrees. We're probably about, I'd say probably about 110 now. So about 10 of these we should be doing. We'll probably stop at about 5 or 6 on this video. So the good arm is working the bad arm. And then we'll probably just do some side to side motions and that. So I do these 3 or 4 times a day, everybody. And once I've done this, I'll have a little 10-minute session on my ultrasound machine, which I'll show you shortly. So just one more thing. Right, what we got is this resistance band with a handle and feet loops. Now what we'll do is we'll stick them in our feet, and we just do some gentle pulls. So we can do as many as these we like. I would say a minimum of 10, 20. And this is also helping my back as well. We're getting some strength into the back. So this is just, as I say, my routine. 3 or 4 times a day. We've got everything set up in the conservatory. As I say, that little hand exercise bike has been a great little buy for £15. It probably won't suit everybody's recovery, but it's doing me the power of good. Right, next up, we've got to just... Right, sorry about that. I switched the camera off midstream, but next up, sorry about my manly body, but we're going to do a little bit of ultrasound now. We do this for about 10 minutes. I'll put some gel on my shoulder. We've got this little handheld ultrasound machine, and we'll just stick it on level 3 for 10 minutes. You can probably see the little screen on there, and we just work it on the shoulder, everybody. So that is my routine throughout the day. As I say, first thing is we get up, walk Skye for a couple of miles, and then we come in, do some exercises. We're going to have a coffee now before breakfast, and then we'll have breakfast about 7. We shall have scrambled eggs on toast, coffee, and fresh orange today. So thank you very much. Do give me a thumbs up, everybody, and that. Please like the video. Please maybe leave me a comment if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube. As I say, anybody who wants to subscribe on the YouTube, I'll be grateful. So thanks again, and we'll catch you all soon. Bye for now.